Good morning, dear children. Welcome to the math session. So already we have learned the topic number 1, rational numbers, and topic number 2, linear equation in one variable. So today we are learning the topic number 3, otherwise the chapter number 3. Chapter number 3, that is understanding quadrilaterals. Understanding quadrilaterals. This is the topic number 3. Okay. So before this, we'll learn some introduction. So what is the introduction? So you are writing the notes. Okay. So introduction is nothing but. So the topic is from geometry. So that's why geometry is a branch of mathematics. Geometry is a branch of mathematics which deals with the study of what? Geometrical objects. Okay. Correct? So, geometry is a branch of mathematics which deals with the study of geometrical objects. So, what are the geometrical objects here? For example, first one is what? The square. Square is one of the geometrical object. Next term, rectangle. Next term, triangle. Next term, circle. So these four are the basic geometrical objects. Clear the introduction part? Geometry is a branch of mathematics which deals with the study of geometrical objects. Clear that? Okay. Square, rectangle, triangle and circle. These four are the basic geometrical objects. So next one, we'll go to directly quadrilaterals. Okay. So people know what is meant by quadrilateral? What is meant by quadrilateral? How to define quadrilateral? Quadrilateral is otherwise the geometrical objects. The geometrical object. The geometrical object which has exactly four sides. Called quadrilaterals. Correct, children? Quadrilaterals is nothing but the geometrical objects. We are having many geometrical objects. Out of them, what geometrical object? Otherwise, which geometrical object has exactly four sides? Which geometrical object has exactly four sides? That geometrical object is called quadrilateral. For example, I'll tell you. Example: square. In square, how many sides are there? Four sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one. Rectangle. How many sides are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Correct? Next one. Parallelogram. In parallelogram, how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Next, trapezium. In trapezium, how many sides are there? So here also 4 sides. Correct? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these two sides are equal. These two sides are not equal. Still, how many are there? Okay, these 4 are the basic quadrilaterals because these are having exactly 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can give one more example like okay, kite we can give kite. Kite is also one of the quadrilateral. Next term, rhombus will come. Rhombus is also one of the quadrilateral. Clear, children? These are the quadrilaterals. Cleared? Square, rectangle, parallelogram, trapezium, kite, rhombus. So total how many sides are there? Exactly 4 sides. Cleared? Okay. Shall we go for the next topic? The first point is what? The definition of quadrilateral. The second one, diagonals. What is the second point? Okay. The second point is the diagonal. What do you mean by diagonal? People already know. Diagonals, the line segment which joins any two vertices. The line segment which joins any two vertices in a quadrilateral. In a quadrilateral called what? Diagonals. Correct? So for example, so we'll take a square. So A, B, C, D. ABC is a square. How many diagonals are there? AC and BD. AC comma BD. These two are the diagonals. So what is the statement here? The line segment which joins any two vertices. Any two vertices means how many vertices are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. In a quadrilateral, inside, not exterior. Okay, AC and BD. These two are what? Diagonals. Next, in rectangle, P, Q, R, S is there. So here are one diagonals are PR and QS. Correct? In quadrilateral, we are having only two diagonals. Understanding? Exactly two diagonals created. So for example, in rhombus, this is the rhombus A, B, C and D. One diagonal, two diagonals. AC comma BD. Correct? Okay, shall we take one more trapezium? So here also 1 and 2, P, Q, R, S. So PR comma QS. These two are the diagonals. Understanding? If we join any two vertices in the diagonal, in the quadrilateral, is called diagonals. Clear, children? So these are the quadrilaterals because exactly they are having 4 sides. We'll take one more parallelogram. So this is parallelogram, one side, two sides. A, B, C and D. AC comma BD is the diagonal. Next we can take the kite. Kite also coming on the diagonals, two diagonals. P, Q, R, S, P, R, comma, Q, S. So these values are called diagonals. Clear the? Okay? Okay. So draw layers and mention the diagonals. Shall I go for the next point? The next point is regular and irregular quadrilaterals. Regular and irregular quadrilaterals. So first heading, regular quadrilateral, and this side irregular. Irregular quadrilateral. So what is known as the regular quadrilateral? The regular quadrilateral is depend upon the quadrilateral which has both equiangular and equilateral. The quadrilateral which has equiangular and equilateral. Correct? So the regular quadrilateral is nothing but the quadrilateral which has equiangular means the same angles and equilateral same sides. For example, square will come. In the square, how many sides are there? All four sides, AB and CD. So AB is equal to CD is equal to AB, BC, CD is equal to DA. Correct? Later on, angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. All the angles are equal. Angle A is equal to angle B, angle B is equal to angle C, angle C is equal to angle D. So this is what a regular quadrilateral. Same sides and same angles. Clear, children? Okay. What about irregular? Irregular is opposite to this one. Same angles, different sides, different angles, different sides, same angle. So different angles as well as different sides. For example, rectangle. So a rectangle, these two sides are equal, but these two sides are equal. A, B, C, D. All four sides are not equal. Here, AB is equal to what? CD. Correct? AB is equal to CD and AB is equal to BC. But angles are equal here. All angles are equal, but sides are not equal. This type of quadrilaterals are called irregular quadrilateral. Here, square is there. B, what is that one more? Parallelogram will come. Correct? C, kite will come. D, rhombus will come. Correct? Means these are what? Only the regular is what? Square. Out of that, equilateral triangle. Otherwise, nothing will come. But here, rectangular, parallelogram, kite, rhombus, so remaining will come. Clear, children? So this is what the regular and irregular quadrilaterals. So the next point is convex and concave quadrilaterals. Convex quadrilateral and concave quadrilateral. So next heading. Okay. So next heading is convex quadrilateral. Convex quadrilateral, and here concave quadrilateral. So what is meant by this convex and concave quadrilateral? So people know in the science convex mirror and concave mirror. So convex is nothing but the dome is in the middle, the thick area is in the middle, thin in the edge portion. What about in the concave? Thin in the edge and thick in the edge, thin in the middle portion. Correct? So first one, I will give some examples. First one is square is what a convex quadrilateral. The edges are what? Outside. Next, rectangle is also convex quadrilateral. The dome shape is outside. Next, what will come? Rhombus. Rhombus is also what? Convex quadrilateral. Next, kite is also convex quadrilateral. Parallelogram is also convex quadrilateral. Trapezium is also convex quadrilateral. These six are the convex quadrilaterals. 1, 2, 3. Square, rectangle, rhombus, kite, parallelogram, trapezium. Okay, what all these will come? For example, the diagram is like this. Tell me how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Quadrilateral. But what type of quadrilateral? Concave quadrilateral. Next. Okay. So this is first term. So one more things will come. 1, 2, 3, 4. The diagram like this. Here maximum size are there, but this type of quadrilaterals or this type of polygons are the convex. Understanding? Convex is concave. Convex is dome shaped. Concave is the shape will come inside. It's a folding shape. Clear, children? Okay, this is the convex and this is concave. So shall I go for the next point? Next point is theorem. The sum of theorem will come. The sum of interior angles of a quadrilaterals. The sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to how much? 360 degrees. The sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. So we should prove the interior angles of a quadrilateral which is equal to 360. So let us take one quadrilateral, that is a convex quadrilateral. So we will take one rectangle A, B, C and D. Let us join these two diagonals. Let us join, take only one diagonal, AC or B. So AC is the diagonal. So angle number 1, angle number 2, 3, 4, this is 5 and that is 6. So how to prove this? First one, given in quadrilateral. So let us consider there is a quadrilateral. Because of how many sides are there? 4 sides are there. In quadrilateral, ABCD, AC is the, so AC is the what? Diagonal. Correct? Next one. Given is over. Next one, to prove. So to prove, angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to how much? 360 degree. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D total is equal to how much? 360 degree. So after this, by joining the AC, we'll get how many triangles? 1 and 2 triangles. Correct? So how to do? Directly we will go. Directly we will go to the proof. Statement and reason. Statement and reason. In statement, in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Correct? So what is the property this is? Sum of interior angle property. Sum of interior angle property of triangle. Correct? So here tell me the angles. Angle number 1 plus angle number 2 plus angle number 3 is equal to 180 degree. Let us consider it as a equation number 1. Up to this is clear, children? Okay. Next one. In triangle, so what is the triangle? ADC. In triangle ADC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So same reason will come. Same reason. What is the reason? Sum of interior angles of triangle property. Clear? Done. Next one. What is the angle A? 6. What is the angle B? 5. What is the angle C? 4 is equal to 180. Let us consider it as a 2. Clear? Done? Okay. And here, by adding equation number 1 and 2. By adding equation number 1 and 2. So how we will add? What is equation number 1? Angle number 1 plus angle number 2 plus angle number 3 plus angle number 6 plus angle number 5 plus angle number 4, correct, is equal to 180 degree plus 180 degree. So above 180 degree and below also 180 degree. Later on, angle number 1 plus what will take? Angle number 6. Angle A means what? Angle number 1 plus angle number 6. Next one, angle number 2. Next one, angle number 3 plus angle number 4. Remaining is what? Angle number 5. Overall how much? 360 degree. First one, 1 plus 6 means what? Angle A. 2 means angle B. 3 plus 4 means angle C, 5 means angle D. Overall 360 degree. Hence prove. Clear children? Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. In that finally we will get the answer. Okay dear children, thank you. Have a